Alright, I'm live. Welcome to my studio, everyone. I'm going to a new style of art here. It's not a new style of art. It's before. It's new to me. So that's what I mean by style. Let me get into the chat room here so I can keep an eye on it. It's not a new style of art. There I am. I'm looking for new subscribers. Thank you if you do. I don't know. I don't ever put, like, I just started putting hashtags in my description. I never put hashtags, so maybe it'll go out more to more people. So here I got a design here. These are going to be hills, the sun, clouds, and like a lollipop tree in the middle with spirals inside. It's going to be kind of like, I don't know, maybe a mixture of Van Gogh and a little something else, I guess. So let's start with the sun. I'm using Flow Aid. I'm going to make it an orange sun. And I'm using fairly good paint. And I gessoed this and then I sanded it down to get a smooth finish. So I could get some nice clean. I'm not going to, this painting today is going to be more brushing in precise colors. No blending or anything. So I have to pick the right color as I go. So I think this part of the sky here, I'll probably do yellow and then yellow here, then orange, and then blue up on top. So let me do the, I already got orange on here. So I'm going to go right over the clouds with this color. So I don't have to paint around the clouds. It's going to be pretty precise painting, so I won't go over that cloud because it's pretty easy to get around it. So we'll have orange through here. I'm using a Flow Aid, which is better than water. With the your color will stay a little better. It won't fade. That's what I think it does. It helps the color stay more vibrant. Then I got some, besides this painting, I have a few paintings I'm going to varnish as well. So coat number 2. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's a different style that I'm doing today. I'm actually gonna, lay the colors down and try not to do anything. It's gonna be and then you'll see I'm gonna put lines inside the colors, like spiral stuff like that. So it should be pretty cool. It's going to be like a sunset with the tree, hills, and clouds. I might blend the color that's next to the color. So just to get rid of the hard line. That's the only blending I think I'll do. See, I don't want the hard line, and so it goes from yellow. The transition from yellow to orange is nice. And up here, I'm going to do blue now. I'm going to make it a light blue. I don't know what blue to use. I got a bunch of blues down here. I think this is Windsor blue I chose. It's going to be a cloud right there. So I sanded down the, after I gessoed it, I painted over, I'm painting over an old painting that wasn't well, so I gessoed it and then I sanded it to get a really smooth finish so my paint would flow better on the canvas. If you did, it's going to be kind of rough and you won't get a smooth finish. Alright, there's my sky. I kind of think I might have too many clouds in here. Yeah, I'm going to make this part blue right here. Oh wait, no, that would have been orange there. Orange through here, yellow, blue. Maybe right here. Maybe I don't need so much clouds. I can always add the clouds if I need more. Alright, there we go. Looking good. This is all going to be green down here. I got multiple hits. So I'm going to start with light green in the back, and as I move forward, it's going to be a dark green by the time we get down here. So the actual hills, I think I'm going to put other lines in there. So I really only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hills. So I have 6 different tones of green coming down. These other lines are going to be dark lines swipe in. I might put spirals in there. I don't know. Believe it or not. We're going to have a brown trunk. So I didn't put any burnt umber down. Let me grab some here. I got an art show coming up in 2 weeks. I'm trying to get some paintings ready that I think that will sell, you know. Besides my landscapes, I mean, I've got thousands of landscapes, but I wanted to have a variety of landscapes. Like, I never used to do just one tree. I always did a mountain scene with evergreen trees. I think I need a smaller brush here. Let's try the round brush. I found these round brushes. I never used them until just the other day. Just a simple tree trunk there. Thanks for all the hearts, everyone. I'm trying to get more into the painting here. I guess I'm not in there enough. Let me move this a little more. I'm trying to get the camera just right. Alright, that worked. Alright, so I'm going to have a green tree in here. I'm going to make it a mixture of sap green and maybe a light green mixture. This painting's going to be more about color, okay? And like I said, I'm trying to make it precise. I don't want to do any kind of blending unless where the two colors come together. Oh, another thing is if this doesn't look good when I'm done, I'll go ahead and dot it like those other paintings I've been doing with the dot art. Those look really nice. All right, so I'm going to have a light green here. I think this is supposed to come down here. And then there's a lighter green back there. Okay. See how nice the tone looks. It's lighter than that one. Now I got to make this one even lighter. So I'm going to add a little blue to it and get a different green and then make that really light. So it's not style green. Okay. This next one, this will be darker than that. So I'll add a little blue to the green. And sap green. You're probably wondering if I'm going to be able to get all different tones of green. Yeah, I mean there's probably an endless amount of different can get. How different tones of green you think there are? There's probably thousands of them. So that's what I'm sure. Now we want a darker green than that. Now you can just add more sap green to that color to make it darker. That's probably what I'll do. It's so much better painting canvas because I sanded it down after I jetted it. It's really smooth. Alright, so the next one will be darker than that. I'm just going to add blue to this color. And it will really make it really dark. Maybe a little yellow to keep it green. And some flow additive. This will be the darkest. The darkest of the hills. This painting here, since I already sketched it out, but there will be some improvising that I do when I put the lines in there. This is basically the undertone, because I'm going to have spirals in here, in my clouds, maybe in the sun. I don't know yet. Yeah, I think it's going to be, I may use black. I don't know. I think this is darker. We'll add a little black to it. Then I'll know it's a dark green. Really dark. Nice smooth line there. Trying to get all the lines to be smooth because that's why I'm using Flow Aid. And that's why I sanded down the canvas to get it smooth. I want these lines to be precise, like you would see a computer image, you know. You know how AI makes everything perfect? It's really good. Nice so far. I'm not sure how clouds. They're going to have to be a different color than white. I got to think about this now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's see who's in the chat room. Forever. That's looking nice. Thank you. F9 Gaming. Hi. 33. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Let me show you a cool painting I did 2 days ago with very tiny paint strokes. I don't know how many dots are in there. I might go through and count it. There's probably thousands. I got one coat of on there. I need to put another coat on after I'm done with this. Alright, so I need to make these. I'm going to make the clouds like a purplish color. So I'm going to have to make some purple, red and blue. Okay. And then same thing, we'll have a light cloud here, a little darker here. Light, dark, dark. So the lightest purple I can get is by taking white, a little bit of white, and adding a little bit of that purple I just made. Just a touch of it. It's still going to look, it might look white to you, but I think I can put a little more purple in there. There we go. So the canvas is really smooth. That's why I'm able to get these smooth lines. And all I'm using, instead of water, I'm using this flow additive. You mix your paint, your brush into this, and then it makes the paint flow really easy off the brush. Okay, this next one will be a little darker. Yellow go good together. That's why I chose purple. I need a brush. Or a tip brush. I have to make that yellow, orange. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll use the same purple over here. I'll probably go lighter on this one instead of darker, because I don't want the purple to be, the clouds to be too dark. All right, it's kind of like pop art. I'm digging it. Yo diggity. I'm gonna revisit my sun here. And give it some brightness. All right, let's see how this looks so far. Wow, that looks amazing, guys. Let's see where I am on time. 32 minutes. "32 minutes." All right. Hopefully you're enjoying this. It's not like I got 1,000 people in here watching. So I went to the doctor yesterday and I got a good report. My blood normal. I lost 15 pounds. I don't have to take cholesterol pills anymore. Ugh. I'm thinking about this painting right now, whoever's in. I'm thinking about either dotting it again, or I could do the lines first and see how it looks. I'll start on the tree. I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'm dark green. I'm not going to use black. I might use black somewhere, but not for the tree. I'm going to use a small brush, and we're going to do spirals in here. And I got to mix some paint up, some dark green with, so where it almost looks black, but it's not. I got to make enough of it so I don't run out. It's got to be darker than that green there. So I'm going to mix some blue in my green. If you mix blue and sap green, it'll get really dark. It'll turn like a bluish green color. And I think that's what I'm going to use. Looks pretty good. Now I'm going to pour a little bit of this flow in there and mix it in the paint, so I don't have to keep dipping my brush in the water. I want the paint to flow pretty steady. All right, let's try this out. So oh, don't run on me. All right, that's looking good, guys. That's looking really nice. What do you think of that? Not bad, huh? I want the spirals to be really nice and tight. It's going to be one big one here. And then I'll probably do another color in there. Get as many tones in there as I can. Hey, I got one person watching. Hey, you're the big winner. You are the big winner. That looks so cool, man. I'm really digging that. Now, for the light cloud there, I'm going to use dark purple for the spiral. But since I got green, dark green in my grass here too, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do on this grass here. I'm going to keep it simple. I was going to put a design in there, but I'm going to keep it simple. This bridge of love is where I met my eyes. Under the bridge of love is where I met my. So there's going to also be another color and added in with those two. is where I lay my crown under the bridge. Those aren't the best designs. I'm thinking I could have came up with something better. It's gonna have to do for this paint. This is like the first experimental painting I'm doing here. I'm going to use the white, I guess. I'm that looks really cool. You got to have patience for this part. Wow. I got 7 likes on this, so there's a couple of you watching. Hey, thank you, Lone Creative. Barbara, how's it going? Yeah, kind of, I still don't know what I'm going to do in the sky. I want to do something here, but I have no idea. I don't know why this didn't turn out dark enough. I used a light purple, I think, in there. What? Under the bridge of love is where I... Oh, maybe I could do orange. I might... I wonder if I should dot... I don't know if I want to introduce any yellow in the grass. I want to keep this one simple because it's the first one. It's not turning out as good as I thought it would. I guess what I'm going to do is just I don't know what to do in the sky. Oh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. Da 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 da. I should have made the. I shouldn't have this. I should have done lines on the sun. I think. Yeah, I can still fix it here. Hold on. That's why I made it all one tone, so I could come in here and. It's a good thing I thought about that quickly, because I was able to blend that orange out. Not that it's. This ain't the best painting so far. Is it running on me yet? Oh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. Hmm. I think I like my dots better when I dot it. Well, I'll finish this up, but I'd be very surprised if the thing sells. I'll bring it to the art show and see what happens, but you know what? I don't like this, so I'll leave the sunlight the way it is, but this has got to go. And then I think I'll be happy with it. A little more happy with it. So the orange lines have to go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And I decided a little too, now it's going to be hard to burn them out. I'll have to maybe a couple coats there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a little better. I'm going to introduce some black in here now because I think it needs I think everything needs to be outlined. For some more emphasis, I think. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I bet if I sang that to Lisa, she'd want to do that song. All right. Yeah, this is what this is going to turn into part, as Ed would say. Nothing wrong with pop art every once in a while. This kind of art is almost like coloring. Like I could have done this with crayons, you know. There's really no painting techniques in here. No blending, nothing. Alright, what's going to make that grass look good is white. This will take it over the top. This is really going to take it over the top. A little bit of highlights in here. It's going to add quite a bit to it. Floyd. Alright, I'm starting to like it again. It goes in and out. You know, I have another idea. Because those, you know, those don't look like clouds. I could change all that to green, which would extend the tree out to that size that you see, and maybe I can add a little more here. That would be one huge tree. Then I could put some white clouds down here maybe. It's just a thought. They don't look like clouds to me. Those were supposed to be clouds. Do 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 do. All right, I think that's be the finished product there, right there, guys. So I can move on. I need to move on to something else. Let me try and I don't know if this will help. Doesn't really seem to do anything. You know, I tried to be really clean. And look at how my lines, they're not really that clean looking. It's really hard to paint like this. Well, thanks for watching, guys. You know, I'm always trying something different. Cool. Now I can move on to a different landscape next. There we go. Thanks for watching, everyone. I think I'm going to eat something and come back and do another live. Giovanni, how's it going, buddy? Was trying something different tonight. Yeah, you too, man. Thank you. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to eat something.